Hello everyone, so glad you are here. I am Papa J and we're gonna go on a little road trip today. We're heading down to Disney World and we've got to drive from Tennessee all the way down through Georgia and into Florida, and we're gonna see what all we can get into. We're gonna stop at a couple Buc-ee's along the way. We're just gonna have a fun day on our way to Disney World, hoping that we make it there in enough time to go to the Magic Kingdom tonight to see the fireworks. So come along with us, we're gonna have a blast. Well, good morning, everybody. We are on our way. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. You can see the sun is just about to come up, and we have about 2.5 hour drive down to our first Buc-ee's stop. Now, this Buc-ee's is in Calhoun, Georgia, and so it takes us just about 2.5 hours to get there. Now, what's nice about leaving this early, we're gonna miss a lot of the traffic and be able to make it down to Buc-ee's in just about 2.5 hours. Now, why do we do all of this? Well, you know that I am a huge Disney lover. I love Disney. I have loved Disney my entire life. And so one of my favorite loves in travel is being able to incorporate going to Disneyland, Disney World, pretty much any of those kind of things. That we've gone to Disneyland Paris, we've been to Tokyo Disneyland. But Disney is a huge part of the way that I like to vacation. My ultimate vacation now, centered around Disney, is the Disney cruise. I think that is such an amazing vacation, and one thing that is just so exciting is we have multiple Disney cruises booked, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But first, what we're doing this week, we have the opportunity to go down to Disney World. And living in Tennessee, we haven't always lived in Tennessee. We used to live in Utah, and living in Utah, we would drive to Disneyland, and it was around an 11 to 12 hour drive. And you would drive from Salt Lake City down through Utah, down into Las Vegas, and then from Vegas down into Southern California. And we just dreaded that drive, and I don't know why it just seemed so long. So we would break it apart and usually drive halfway, get to Vegas, spend the night in Vegas, and then head to Southern California the next day. Well, we don't do that where we live now. It's about a 9.5, 10.5, depending on traffic. Literally, it's that long to get to Disney World from our house. But for whatever reason, we were just talking, for whatever reason, this drive just doesn't seem to be so bad. Probably because the destination of Disney World. We just love it so much. So the plan this week is we've been blessed to have annual passes. So for the first time in our entire lives, we've been able to get annual passes. And it has been such a huge blessing to live close enough where we can drive and be able to go down there, spend a week, and just relax and enjoy the whole experience of doing that. Well, now that we have the annual pass, it has freed up some other opportunities, and one of those opportunities is to go on the Treasure. So we have already booked, and I'm so proud to say it's paid for. We are going to the Treasure, and we're going to be doing that in November on a Mickey's Very Merry Christmas, one of the Very Merry Christmas cruises, which will be a really fun experience. But before we get to that, I'm kind of skipping all over the place, but this week we're going to spend in Disney World, and I'm going to just bring you along every day. I'll show you what we're doing in the mornings, we'll show you what we're doing in the evenings. We'll show you just basically how I like to do Disney. And some things I feel like I just get into dad rush Disney mode. And then other times I'm like, we just need to take some time to relax and enjoy being down there and just and take it all in and, enjoy being part of it. But so that's the plan this week. Then in just a few short weeks, we get to fly to London. Now, in London, we're going to be getting on the Fantasy, and the Fantasy is going to take us through, we get to go to Brussels, Belgium. We're going to be going to Norway. We're going to be going to, oh my gosh, I can't even remember. There's like 4 ports of call. Oh yes, Amsterdam. Thank you. We get to go to Amsterdam as well as have a couple of sea days. So that'll be on the Fantasy coming up, and I will be vlogging all of that. So stay tuned so that you can just kind of see all of the fun things that we get to do. And in the meantime, we don't just do Disney. We do Hawaii. We do all kinds of other fun travel things. So I am just nothing but travel all the time. If I haven't got some kind of travel booked, then I start to go into like this crazy convulsions or something. I have to have something booked at all times. So anyway, that is the purpose of this channel, just to bring you along, show you kind of what my life is like when I go to travel. And I just hope that you guys can just, you know, it's just my love, and you know, I just take it for what it's worth. And I might not do things the way that you would like to do, but maybe I do some things that might, you know, inspire you to try it your way. And the plan is tonight we're going to go check out the fireworks. Maybe we're going to have enough time to get there for the new parade. So anyway, stick with us. We're just going to have a fun day. Yes, it's a long day in the car, but you know what? We love it. It's so much fun. So check it out, you guys. I love Buc-ee's advertising. You know, as you get close to a Buc-ee's, you always know you're going to get close because it tells you 10 miles ahead, or they have some cute little slogan. Okay, so we have made it to the first Buc-ee's, and this is in Calhoun, Georgia. Now, what's interesting here is they have over 100 pumps. So if you're familiar with Buc-ee's, they have a ton of gas pumps. So it is quite the cultural phenomenon, let's put it that way. But one thing I wanted to show you is if you go to fill up at the pump, you can save $1 off per gallon if you buy the Works car wash. Now, there's a couple Buc-ee's that don't have car washes, but if they do have a car wash, they offer $1 off per gallon with a minimum of 15 gallons. So you have to pump at least 15 gallons. If you do, they actually give you $1 off per gallon. And so you pay for the car wash up front. It's $16. Then they give you $15 off, basically. So in a sense, you're paying $1 for the car wash. But the car wash is, supposedly they claim it's the longest car wash in the world. So I'll show you as we go through that here in a minute. But it just asks you a couple of those questions here at the pump. So this is what it shows you. If you come up and it'll say, okay, select the Works to save 1 gallon, save $1 per gallon. It's $16, limit of 15 gallons. I'll just show you, there's several rows of these gas pumps. So there's this whole section here, and then there's a whole other section back behind there. But here is the front of Buc-ee's. So they have all these parking spots as well, and the parking lot goes clear around the entire building, just because it is such a crazy busy area here at Buc-ee's. It's crazy. So obviously you can buy, they got all kinds of ice out here. There's the inflatable right there for the yard. All right, so he's got some brisket on the board. So they just keep doing this fresh brisket. They'll just chop it. And they have all of these different sandwiches that you can come get. This is breakfast time right now, so they got sausage, egg, and cheese tacos, burritos. They have beaver tots. They also have the biscuits, bacon, eggs, and cheese croissants, sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. These are cashews, almonds, and pecans that are candied. So good, so good. So what's crazy is they have all of their merch down there, all kinds of merch, and then they have this section here of your like home goods. Okay, so here is the car wash. We should be seeing a Buc-ee's. There he is. We are the only ones in here. It's a little bit overcast, but the truck desperately needed it. So go through a series of the foam. This one's like a rainbow one. Got the hot wax turning on. And then like the fourth foam. So many brushes. Check out how cool this is. This is a high power sprayer. I swear this is new. That is new since we've been through. So now we're getting one more foam of some kind. I'm not sure what this is. Another full-on rinse job. Then we're going to go through all these huge fans. And to top it off, what you'll see up there is the tire shine. We'll go through that here after. Okay, so we're just driving through downtown Atlanta. It's a little bit of a gloomy day, but we are making excellent time. And being on a Saturday morning, it's around 11 a.m., we don't see a whole lot of traffic. So this is actually a pretty good time to be coming through Atlanta. Usually this is super backed up. Here is the Warner Robins Buc-ee's. Now this Buc-ee's, it's big, but it is not as big as the Calhoun Buc-ee's. So this will still be big inside. I mean, you can see how many people there are here, and there's just always a line as we get off the freeway. There's all these cars are all going into Buc-ee's. This Buc-ee's does not have a car wash, but it does still have about 100 gas pumps that go all the way along here. So, all right, so here's one of the famous Buc-ee statues that everybody likes to get their picture with. All right, so that is crazy in there. There are so many people everywhere. It's just wall-to-wall people. And the good thing is they have enough cashiers that it actually goes really, really fast. There was enough bathroom stalls that even though the women's bathroom, I mean, I don't know how many people you were back. You were probably 50 people back. It only took her maybe 5-6 minutes to get in, so it really wasn't that bad. But anyway, so there's Buc-ee's. Look at how many pumps. If you can see that whole tunnel, and there's pumps on both sides. All right, welcome to Florida. Welcome to the free state of Florida. Driving on to Disney World property. I always look for which one might be open. And this one clear over here is actually open.
I got Stitch and there's a Buzz Lightyear for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Guys.
You too. Check it out. We got a Buzz Lightyear sticker and a Stitch sticker. Now, I tell you right now, that doesn't happen every day. All right, you guys, it has been a really long day. We have driven, is that the right way to say it? We have been in the car. It took us about 11 hours with traffic today to get from our house in Tennessee all the way down to Orlando. So it took us a minute just to hurry and drop our bags at the hotel. After we finally parked, we pulled in, it was 8:09, and it's now about 8:18, so that was about 10 minutes by the time we parked the car, and now we're walking to the front of the ticket and transport, I guess it's the transportation and ticket center is where we're at. So I will turn the camera around. So this is where the shuttle will pick us up. And right now we're in Simba 122. I gotta remember that. Okay, when you pull into the parking, it usually will say vehicle location. So we're going to save it. It's Simba, but we're in 122. So then I'm just gonna hit confirm and save. Now that will always help me remember where I parked. So we are parked in Simba. So if you come here, obviously a lot of people are jumping on the tram. We like to walk just to get some more exercise because you need more walking here. But if we just keep going straight here, did you want to go to the main ticket and transportation? Okay, so this is like a little trick here. So depending on what you're trying to do here, we are going to just jump on the monorail. But where we're located in transportation and ticket center, you have to go over and either catch the monorail or you jump on the ferry to get to the Magic Kingdom. Well, where we're parked here, we're in Simba, or if you are in this preferred parking right here, which is up just a little bit further, Woody. So it looks like this is Woody. You are right here at the Polynesian Resort. So the transportation and ticket center, you have to walk clear around where the tram was just coming from. You can kind of see that blinking light clear over there. That blinking light clear over there is another tram. And so you have to walk clear around there or ride the tram over to the ticket and transportation center. Otherwise, if you are right here, we're just going to walk across. See where the Polynesian building is right there? The monorail actually picks up right there. And we're just going to go straight across there and avoid getting on. There is an express monorail that'll take you straight from the transportation and ticket center. It bypasses the hotels or the resorts and just takes you straight to the Magic Kingdom. But if you don't want to wait through the line and all the people getting on the monorail, you can just go right over here to the Polynesian and jump on the monorail right here. So coming into the lobby of the Polynesian is always so fun. All these torches are lit. It's so beautiful. Come into these waterfalls. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous resort. So we might check this out before we jump on the monorail and head over to the Magic Kingdom. So let's see what kind of merch they have. Yeah, it's open again. Yeah, this was all closed off till right here a month ago. All right, so here's some of the merch. And we have like a Trader Sam's. That's cool. So really cool. There's this jacket again. That's really pretty. I like it. There's a hoodie. It just says Walt Disney World on it. That's cool. Okay, so from the lobby, we're just gonna head up the stairs. There's a set of stairs on both sides of the lobby, but we're just gonna head up the stairs and head over to the monorail. All right, so we timed that perfectly. We are just gonna jump right here on the monorail. Okay, so you can see there is a lot of people coming back into the park tonight. After all of that and our little stop off at the Polynesian, it is 10 to 9, and so it does take a while, no matter how you slice it or dice it, just to get from the transportation and ticket center, which is over that way, to get back to the main gate over here. So giving you an idea kind of the crowds here tonight, and everybody is here to see the new light show, or sorry, the new parade. So we are gonna jump into Pirates since it's only 10 minutes. So this is actually one of the hacks that I've talked about on my other channel, and that is Pirates is really busy during the middle of the day, like when it first opens, and then through the middle of the day and even into the evening. But at night, things really change when it comes to the wait times. So we were debating whether to come here or go over to Haunted Mansion. Currently, Haunted Mansion is a 15-minute wait. So we're just gonna jump on Pirates. We'll see how long this actually takes us, and then we'll see if we have a chance to go jump on Haunted Mansion. But this is when, at this time of night, when you kind of fireworks and parades, a lot of people are wanting to see those. But if you have seen those, you can really take advantage of a little bit lower wait times. But this was our first time seeing that parade, and we just have to see the fireworks tonight. We're just gonna see what we get done while we're waiting for the fireworks to start. So this is a 10-minute wait for Pirates. So we just walked right to the loading dock. So this is more like a walk-on, as you can see. Okay, that is always a classic. I absolutely love that ride, especially when you don't even have to wait. Like I said, posted 10 minutes, but you can just walk right on. So that is a pretty good time, that's for sure. Pretty good use of time, I should say. So now we'll just kind of walk through the shop here. We got a couple pirate-themed shirts. Captain all day, pirate all night. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is really cool. They have not had one of these stores in a long, long time, but they just opened this right here by the Country Bear Jamboree. So right here is the Pecos Bill, and then this is where you come out of the Country Bear Jamboree. So right between the entrance and the exit of Country Bear Jamboree, they just opened this, and he just said they opened about 4 weeks ago. So they have just barely opened this hat shop, and there is hats from all over. I mean, all different kinds of sizes and styles. And some of them are really, really nice. And the pricing is very fair. So they got everything from, look at all these different kinds. That is so cool. All right, so we were trying to take in the fireworks, but we're gonna try seeing it from right here behind the Hall of Presidents tonight, since no one's back here, and I don't think we're gonna make it up anywhere else. So here's the view from here. So that show never disappoints. It does not matter where you see it from. That is just spectacular. So we're gonna try and jump into the Haunted Mansion now. So the fireworks just ended. You can hear the music in the background still. And it's only a 13-minute wait. So we're gonna go jump on Haunted Mansion, and we'll see what else we can get done tonight. So the beautiful thing is it is a walk-on right into this first pre-show. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yes, that is pretty much a walk-on. You don't even have to go down the queue down that way. That is the way to do these rides, I'm telling you. Right after the fireworks, there was that was a walk-on. So that is such an awesome thing. If you guys can handle staying up late, if you have little kids, I get it. But if there's any way that you can be in the park late after the fireworks, you've got about an hour before the parade is happening again tonight at 11. But if you are able to stay up, this is where it is a walk-on everywhere. Let me show you. We're just walking into Fantasyland, and you got Small World. It's a walk-on. 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Okay, so Peter Pan is still 25, but you got a walk-on right here for Small World. And you can see how it's just cleared out. It's really cleared out. Anyway, like I said, this is such a fun time to be here. You know, Disney World is already full of magic, right? Magic Kingdom full of magic. That's the whole point of it, right? But there is something so magical about late at night. You can experience it with a whole different vibe. The lighting is all different. Look at the castle. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. All the lights are lit up everywhere, you know. It's just a totally different vibe than what you get during the day. And it's so pretty, all the different lighting effects that they have. So yes, this is my favorite time to be in the park. I love it. I love being here at Rope Drop too, because of the excitement, the rush, being able to be here during the day. But I'm telling you, in the middle of the summer, it gets so hot during the day, and you wait and wait and wait unless you get the lightning lanes. And coming at night, we didn't get a lightning lane. We didn't need a lightning lane. We just walked right on. So that's Pirates, no wait. Haunted Mansion, no wait. But before we head out, we have got to get my favorite dessert. So we're gonna stop and do a build your own popcorn bucket at the confectionery. Okay, one of the cool tricks during certain times of the year, and I don't know if they have this open all the time, to be honest, but every time I've been here, they've had this back here open. And so that's Main Street over there to the right. But when there's parade and fireworks going on, there's a lot of people back there or over there on Main Street, right? So instead of going down Main Street, we want to go to the confectionery. We're just going to hang down here to the left. So this is a walkway kind of behind the scenes, and it's not always open. So like during the day, this gate is shut, but tonight it's actually open. So this is usually shut off during the day. So it's kind of like back of the house. And they reserve this for other things, but you know, during the day. But during the night, they open this up so you can get through here. And this is a fabulous place to watch fireworks, by the way. So if you come in here, there's the castle right there, and this is amazing to view the fireworks. You see the top of the castle. You also will see Tinkerbell fly from here. You don't see all the projections, but you will see an amazing view of the fireworks. But you can see back here, there's nobody back here. Main Street, full of people. This back here, nobody. Okay, I like to always see what is in the cases, but right now it is so bare, you guys. I don't know if they're just sold out for the day or what, but there is like nothing in these cases. They usually are full of different goods, but there's a little bit more over here, but still, isn't that wild? So we got the cupcakes, we've got, this is the popcorn, and the popcorn is the Starlight popcorn. That's the flavor of the month. Otherwise you can make your own, but here's some pretty amazing carameled apples. So what do you think? That is what they've got going on this month. So this is the flavor this month. So you got like kettle corn, plain popcorn. That right there, the blue, I think they called Starlight. And then, of course, there's the caramel. And then plain. Okay, so she goes to get the caramel corn. And then she undoes the lids for what we chose. So she knows what we want. And she already got the chocolate out. And I'm sure you're gonna ask for extra chocolate. All right, so they do a bottom layer. And she'll check this out.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Oh, yes.
Now, one thing to think about here is you do get the annual pass holder discount because this is a retail store. So you do get your 20% off here. So it's always, you always have to mention you have an annual pass discount.
Yep, peanut butter and marshmallows. Yep.
Look at that. Okay, so one layer down, and now, oh man, she does the whole thing over again. And they will give you extra chocolate if you ask for it. Oh man.
Yes, thank you. Oh my, yes, yes.
Do you want more chocolate?
Let's do just a little bit more chocolate. That'd be fabulous.
Oh, that'd be great, yes.
Oh my.
So she's gonna do more of everything of the chocolate.
Oh, gorgeous. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much.
So that's where the magic lives, is all that chocolate right there. And then more candy on top. Even more candy on top.
That looks fabulous. Absolutely.
Oh, now that is perfection right there. Look at that.
Did we do a little drizzle of the dark chocolate over it? Oh yes, thank you so much. Gorgeous, thank you.
And then she smashes the lid back on it. All right.
We're not in line at all.
All right, everybody. I think that is going to come to the end of our day today. It has been a wild day. Starting off at home in Tennessee, making that 11-hour drive. We get here, we just kind of threw our stuff down at the hotel, and we just showed up. And from 8 o'clock to now, we accomplished quite a bit. We saw the parade, we saw the fireworks, we got to do Pirates, we did Haunted Mansion, and we got my favorite popcorn, so no complaining there. As you know, this is my love. Disney is so much fun for me. So please subscribe, please hit that like button. We have so much stuff planned, so you want to make sure you hit that notification bell, make sure you get that subscribe button hit, because we are not only here for the next week, we are going to bring you all the fun that we're doing, showing you everything that I know how to do Disney parks, and just having a blast. But the other thing is you know, in just a few weeks, 3.5 weeks, we're going to fly over to London. We are jumping on a Disney cruise. We are going to board the Disney Fantasy for a 7-night European cruise, and I'm telling you, it is going to be a trip of a lifetime. So I will be bringing all of that onto this channel. I just, you know, I'm so blessed to be able to do this, be able to bring this to you, and thank you guys so much. It really means a lot, and we will see you on the next video. Okay, I just wanted to give you a quick look at what this popcorn actually looks like and kind of how it tastes. It's seriously so fresh and so soft. It's so good. The caramel popcorn is super fresh and soft. She put so much, I mean, look at it, just comes off on my fingers. She put so much chocolate on there. This is the way to go. I should say this was only $11 with the annual pass discount. They do charge $1 extra for any additional toppings. We only got 2 toppings, and so that's why it stayed at $11. It would have been like $12, $13 if we added more toppings, but highly recommend it. It is so good.